Previously on...
Keep it real. So I'm really motivated to lose weight and just to have a better life and just keep going and progressing. So hopefully next time y'all see me, your girl would have lost 18 pounds. Okay? Food has been a false source of peace, and being alone in a truck without judgment, I crowned food the ruler of my comfort. I've been rejected in so many ways, even rejected at amusement parks because I don't fit the rides. So I made my own fun, and that involved eating. This isn't a before and after. It's the middle. It's the moment I rise, the moment I take back control. No more excuses, no more chains. I'm not fighting for a smaller body. I'm fighting for a stronger spirit. Yeah! And I refuse to give up. I don't care how many times I've started over. I'm ready for a lifestyle change. Something new. Something good. Because why wait until you are 600 pounds to decide enough is enough? My 300-pound life. 57? 6 months of ups, downs, and a whole lot of lessons. From losing my grandma, to quitting my job, to facing health conditions. This is my real, unfiltered journey. February to June 2025. So the doctor did give me a wake-up call. I know I need to change. I'm ready for the change. I just want to eat one last of my favorite meals. Earlier, I had Chick-fil-A. Now, my family and I is at Texas Roadhouse, and I want to go ahead and get steak and ribs. The next day, it's time for a change. It's time for a new lifestyle. It's time to put that money where my mouth is. Right now, I'm on the way to Walmart so I can go ahead and pick up some items before I get on the road and click ready for dispatch. After I went shopping, I loaded up my truck, went to the Cartersville terminal, and clicked ready for dispatch. There was no empties there, so I went to the Lowe's in Adairsville, Georgia, and I'm hooking up to an empty trailer to get ready to go to work. We are getting back in the truck, and yes, hold on, y'all. I gotta go. I got a phone call. What's up?
Hey, how you doing today?
I'm doing good. I'm just getting back in the truck, ready to go to work. Yeah.
How did your doctor's appointment go?
My doctor's appointment went pretty good. He was a little rude, but he was just basically giving me tough love. He was telling me how I need to lose weight. Why haven't I lost weight already? And I told him, I haven't lost weight because I haven't really cared to lose weight, I'm only losing weight now because I feel like the Lord has convicted me. You need to stop overeating. You need to da-da-da-da-da, So, he was telling me what my goals are. And I feel like my goal is just to lose 50 pounds and then get on that GLP-1 shot. And I'll lose even more weight, but I have to lose 50 pounds on my own, because if I don't do that and I just go get the shot, that's not going to stop me with my cravings, my sweet tooth, my overeating. That's not going to stop. So I really want to see if I can lose 50 pounds myself to make sure it's a mind change.
What is the GOP shot?
But any health conditions that make it to where they're overweight, it helps them lose weight. That's what my understanding is. It's basically a you lose weight shot. It's $1,000 without insurance though. A month.
Oh yeah, that's crazy. $1,000 a
Yes.
month?
So if my insurance, I ain't gotta worry about it right now. I gotta lose weight and then I'm worried about it. But if my insurance don't cover it, honey, you're gonna have to figure something else out.
I feel like you can do it yourself without spending $1,000 a month.
Thank you for the motivation. That means we're gonna do it together.
You're welcome. Yeah, how about we start with we start off in 1 week we don't eat out.
Alright.
We try not to eat out for a week. That means like we have to cook all the food we want to eat on our trucks. And we could just start there and baby stepping our way into it. And if we can move on to other levels after, you know, nothing too hard, nothing too crazy. But, you know, just to see like what it feels like to not eat out. Because it's hard for us being truck drivers. And all we do is spend a lot of time out here on this road anyway. And we don't have many options on food that we have to eat. So I feel like if we actually plan our meals out right for a week, just as a trial run, you know, we're gonna do a little grocery shopping or whatever. You don't have to spend $200 on groceries to eat for a week. You know, and then see how everything goes from there. I think we can do it. And that way you won't have to do it by yourself. I'll do it with you.
Oh, that'll work. So no eating out and no fast food.
Right.
Okay, I can do that. Sounds like a bet. We putting money on it or not this time since it's a trial error?
No, not this time. This is just the first run.
Okay.
Maybe eventually.
Yeah, that's all that he was talking about, really. I'm kind of excited for a new lifestyle change. It's going to take some real dedication and determination. But I got it. I can do it. It's only February. He gave me until March 28th to lose 18 pounds.
Well, I'm going to let you go because I got to go pick up this load. So I want to tell you I love you.
All right. I love you too. Be safe. I'll call you when I get on the road. See ya. All right, y'all. So I got a load. I'm gonna get on the road. Yeah, he was very sweet and motivational. So we're gonna try this challenge off. We're gonna see how we do. February started with a bet with my boyfriend. No eating out for a week. That lasted 3 days. We argued over Quick Trip chicken. Yes, like I honestly believe what I say, I'm right. So even though we wasn't eating out, I feel like I could still get me some Quick Trip chicken to go with my rice. But he was like, no, you can't do that. I'm like, who can't do what? Then he was like, y'all, who gonna pass up some free food? Then he was like, part of the bet was, you know, no eating out, no fast food. Okay, but what if somebody else is paying for my fast food? You want me to turn that down? My student, she was like, you want me to buy you some Panda Express? I said, oh, yes, you can. He talking about no eating out, no fast food. What you mean you finna turn down some free Panda Express? Because when I want something, I'ma get it. Bet or not. But at least I started drinking more water. 150 ounces a day. Easy. I will talk to you guys when I get done working. Peace. So for now, I've just been working. Y'all, we live in the dirty life. I literally just took a shower this morning. What was the point? Look. Booty gonna get dirty. Everything gonna get dirty. I've just been working and eating. I eventually was able to get a load back home for Valentine's Day. And Valentine's Day, it was just me. I got pasta from Chili's, steak from Texas Roadhouse, and I had a good Tubi movie. I really just wanted peace. Peace in my own apartment. It felt quiet, but it was mine. To be honest, that was literally like the best Valentine's Day I could ever give myself, you know? Even though I am in a relationship and I'm spending Valentine's Day by myself, I made sure, like, if he don't want to do nothing with you, Brie, you do something for yourself, okay? So I went home. I got me some food. I got in my bed and I watched me a movie. So I used to listen to these audiobooks. It's called The Secrets of a Sad B-Word. B-word, right? But I don't listen to those no more because they a little too graphic. Like, oh, Brie, yes, let's listen to all the little nasty stuff. But now I don't listen to that no more because they be doing things to me and I don't need all that. So they came out with a movie on Tubi. So I was like, I want to have me a nice dinner, watch my movie, and go to bed. And that's exactly what I did. So for Valentine's Day, I bought me a new pair of shoes. Even something as simple as putting on shoes feels like a workout. I have to bend, twist, hold my breath. Even then, sometimes I can't lace them all the way. So I just tuck the lace in and keep moving. I love to just slide some shoes on or walk on the back of them. It's just the little things like that remind me my body's not where I want it to be. It's ugly as heck. We just gotta tie our shoes. I'm trying to be productive, high performance level, but no, we're just gonna tie the shoes. So I've literally just been working the whole month of February, working and trying to get right, but not really giving it my all. I mean, I'm trying to take baby steps because if I say, oh, let's go full throttle, let's jump into it, I already know I'm going to do it for a day or two and crash and fail and not pick it back up again for another 3 years. And I don't want that to happen. So I wanted to make small improvements. So the small improvement that I made in February is that I drink water. Your girl drinks water. And as a truck driver, it's important that we stay hydrated out here. One of my subscribers on my Strictly Bree channel, they was like, you can get you a cup, go to the truck stop and fill it up with ice and water. And ever since they told me that, your girl has been drinking water non-stop for the month of February. So that is the one small change that I wanted to make. I used to be drinking Gatorades, Propels, which Propel is fine, but Gatorades, Propels, Hawaiian Punch, sodas out of the fountain drink. Like, I used to fill these up with soda, or I would buy cups from the truck stop and fill it up with soda. And that's what I would drink for my 8-hour drive for today. But now I have 2 cups and I fill both of them up with water, so I don't have to stop and refill them as often as if I just had one. So that was the one thing I wanted to change this month, and I did that. I'm proud of myself. But other than me drinking water and working, I haven't made any drastic changes since then. So next month, what are we gonna do, Brie? What are we going to work on next month, Brie? The month of March. Where do you see yourself? What do you see that needs to change? Because the way I want this to go is I want to make a change each month and carry that change with me to the next month and add another one. So I changed my lifestyle of drinking nothing but sodas in February. So now I drink water. So in March, I'm going to continue to drink water, but I want to add something else to that. So we need to figure out what are we going to focus on for the month of March. March is the month I'm supposed to go see my doctor. But to be honest, I haven't even weighed myself. I haven't even tried. I haven't even been consistent, and I know the scale is going to show it. I'm on the way to pick up my truck, and hopefully me getting back on this road, I can make a real difference. I've got a vision in my head of who I want to be. Lighter on my feet, stronger, healthier. But that vision and my reality feels miles apart. And the truth is, change isn't about knowing what to do, because I know what to do. I'm that type of trucker where if you tell me what truck stop you're at, I already know what food they got. Right now I'm in Effingham, Illinois, home of the truckers, and I'm so excited I get to go to Panda Express. That's my favorite Chinese takeout. Steaming up the cab, I got orange chicken, rice, noodles, all of it. It's like my comfort in a box. I tell myself, just tonight. I'll start tomorrow. But I've been telling myself, just tonight, for years. It's funny, for someone who spends their life moving, I've been stuck in this same place for years. Every time I get in the bed, whether it's to eat or go to sleep, I tell myself, this is it. This is the week I'm going to eat better. Oh, what's up, you guys? I know it's a new hairstyle because it's been a couple of weeks since I came on here and told y'all what was going on. Y'all saw me working. Y'all saw me working, getting money. That's literally like a day in the life of me as a truck driver. Ooh, they gave me teriyaki. No, that's soy sauce. But to be honest, y'all, yes, I'm eating Panda Express. Come on, how could y'all deny this? How could y'all deny that? Like, come on. I'm in Effingham, Illinois, and I just want to let y'all know I ain't lose no weight. I know I did, because I really ain't been eating right. I ain't been eating right. I ain't worked out. I ain't read the book. I ain't did nothing. So I was like, why waste the time going to my next appointment when I know I ain't did what I was supposed to do? I tried. That's all that matters. I tried. But I could have tried a little harder. So I don't want to hear what the doctor got to say, because I know they be having an attitude and stuff. Like, I don't have time for that. I just have to see her later. Because you're not about to be going off on me and trying to cuss me out and everything for nothing, you know? Like, it takes a minute. Like, I'm ready, though. I'm ready. Next time I talk to y'all, I'm going to be like 100 pounds smaller, okay? Well, probably not 100. But I'm going to be really working on it. I'm serious. I done took my hair down. I'm ready for a change. I'm ready. You know? But until then, I'm going to eat my Panda Express, work, and get this money. I need to find me something to watch on TV. So I sit here with my favorite takeout, watching the rain slide down the glass, telling myself once again, I'll start tomorrow. And deep down, I hope that one day, tomorrow will actually come. Any doubts you have will soon disappear. I told y'all I'm ready. So the cycle of working and eating and working. There you go.
Attention, a new important message has arrived. Attention, a new important message has arrived.
Exactly, you know, I used to eat like 15 of these. The whole bag. Oh. Continued for the whole month of March. It got even worse when I went home. Alright, so the month of March was not a good month. It was not. So I was on my home time and I went to go see my grandma and just make sure she's doing okay, because before I got this apartment, I stayed with my grandma over the road. Like, I did not have to pay for no rent, no nothing. I was just with my grandma every time I was at home, every day. But since I got my apartment, I'll stay at my apartment and I'll go see her. Some days I'll spend the whole day with her. So I still get to see my girl. But right now she's not doing too well. So I went to go see her before I got over the road. We said, I love you, even though she could barely speak and she was not really comprehensive. She tried her best to say, I love you back. So we said, I love you to each other, and I left. And I'm very optimistic. So I think everything's going to be okay. Even if it's not, I'm optimistic. I think everything's going to be okay. And I think that's not a good trait to have. It is and it's not, because gonna start over because I tried that was a hot freaking mess. So your girl, she's back, and she is better, and we're gonna start over from the top. So I went home. I didn't have like any health thing that I wanted to focus on, so I just really focused on me, focused on my family. I made sure I went to go see my grandma because she's in the hospital. She is not doing well because she was in the nursing home and now she's in the hospital. So I made sure I went to go see her. I also had a hair appointment the day I had to leave. So after my hair appointment, I came back to see her again. She wasn't really comprehensive or responsive. We said a few words to each other. Like, she said a few words to me, but I was just trying to talk to her like everything is normal, because my family, they keep me out of the loop because I'm not good on handling bad news like this. Like, they keep me out of the loop just because of my past experiences and stuff. So I was out of the loop on a lot of things. So I'm thinking everything's fine. Me and my auntie and my whole family, we got a plan. Like, she's gonna get out of the hospital. She's gonna go back to the nursing home. She's gonna go back to the nursing home, and I'm gonna help pay for that nursing home bill. I don't care. Like, she needs somebody to help her, and I'm not able to help her because I'm over the road. So that was the plan in my eyes. That's how I thought everything was gonna go. It didn't go like that. It did not go like that. So we said I love you to each other, and we said goodbye. I didn't know that was gonna be the last time I saw my grandma. I didn't know that was gonna be the last time I saw my grandma. So I got back on the truck like everything was normal, because yes, honey, I will bobtail where I gotta go, okay? I don't have a car. So I bobtailed to the hospital to go see my grandma before I had to get on the road. So I got back in my truck, I went over the road, and y'all, I just went to work. I went to work. Like, everything was normal. Now it's 5 o'clock exactly, so I'm gonna make this a quick drop and hook. Everything wasn't normal. I got on the phone with my boyfriend. Tell me why we started an argument, because like, it be the little things that get on my nerves. And if I keep telling you these little things are getting on my nerves and you're not doing nothing to fix them, what we doing? We're not gonna be going years and years and years with each other and you ain't fixed the issues that I don't like, okay? So we broke up. We broke up on March 12th, okay? Pieces. But, that's it, pieces. Deuces. So we broke up, but we're still friends. We're still cool and all, you know? That's why he's my ex-man best friend, because he's not my boyfriend. He's my ex-man, but he's still my best friend, you know? So that's why I call him my ex-man best friend. We broke up March 12th, and we ain't got back together yet. So that happened. This is why I said March is terrible. March is always terrible for me, because not only did my daddy die in March, the days before my birthday, my grandma passed away She passed away March 15th. Now, my family, like I told y'all, they don't tell me news like this. I can't handle it. I can handle it now that I've grown up, but like back in the day, Brie can't handle stuff like that. No. God, don't tell me nothing like this, okay? So they like trying to keep me out of the loop, which is fine because I'm an over-the-road truck driver. I don't need nothing like that on my mind while I'm driving this big rig, okay? So I am in Richfield, Wisconsin working. And before I even left the hospital, I told my grandma, I'm gonna stop smoking and I'm gonna lose some weight. And I prayed to God. I told God and I told my grandma, I said, I'm gonna stop smoking, I'm gonna lose some weight. I told her that when I was at the hospital before I got over the road, and I prayed to God in my truck that I'm gonna do it. Okay? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get right. Like, I don't know. It's like when you see death coming for your people, it's just like you just want to get right for them. You just want them to know, like, I'm going to be okay and you're going to be okay. So she passed away March 15th when I was in Richfield, Wisconsin. And it was kind of crazy because they didn't tell me nothing. So the morning she passed, I got a load from Richfield, Wisconsin to Virginia. And I'm getting calls and stuff while they driving and stuff. While I'm driving, I'm like, hey, y'all, what's up? You know, me being my normal self. I'm like, what's up? She said, you need to go to the nearest terminal. I said, okay. Let me get with my dispatch, you know? So then my family calls Millis, because my uncle, he worked at Millis, and that's how he started his CDO career. So he already know like the ins and outs and stuff. So they worked with Millis. Millis telling me to drop this load in Trenton, Ohio, but ain't nobody telling me why. And to be honest, I was too scared to ask why, so I didn't. So they told me to drop this load off in Trenton, Ohio. I dropped the load off. I packed up my bag and I got on a plane to Atlanta, Georgia. My uncle came and picked me up, and I did not ask him what was going on because I didn't want to know. I didn't want to know what was going on. So that whole day, I'm over here thinking my grandma passed away, but then I'm like, no, my grandma couldn't have passed away because they would have said something and nobody told me nothing. So here goes Bree being optimistic again. Everything's okay. She's just really sick and they want me to come here and say goodbye. That's all that is, probably, you know? And it's crazy because I love punch buggies, you guys. I love punch buggies. And I was at the truck stop taking my little break. And I always, you know, my ex-man best friend and we get punch buggies. He gets me punch buggies, I buy me punch buggies, and I collect them. So I got a black one, a red one, a pink one, a yellow one. I never thought I was ever gonna get this cute little blue one. And tell me why I got that blue punch buggy the day my grandma passed. And she looks really good in blue. But yeah, I thought that was so cute. So I love that little punch buggy. And one day I may either ride in one of them blue punch buggies or own one. Who knows? But yeah, so she did pass away. Went to the funeral. I was out of work for like 10 days. And I was able to see my family. We was able to support each other. Even though, like, I'm not good with the grief stuff. Because, I don't know. I don't do that. I'm the type to let's just talk like it's not like we're normal, like everybody's still here type, you know. But we was able to support each other. I was able to see my family. I was able to go home and rest, and we had to pack up her apartment and everything, and we did that. It was actually pretty cool that even though it was a bad situation and it was a sad situation, I was able to see like this really popular YouTuber. Y'all gotta check her out if you haven't heard from her. She does trucker vlogs and cards content. Her name is Slime Pack. Here it goes below. Y'all, tell me why she has like 70,000 subscribers and she be watching little old Bree. I was like, that is so sweet. Because you know how some people, like, they make it and they're big YouTubers and stuff. They don't really care about the little people. She cares about the little people. And it's not like one of those fake situations. Like, I'm a truck driver. She's a truck driver. We both do YouTube. Tell me why she was driving through Cartersville when I was on my home time because my grandma passed away. She was driving through Cartersville and she stopped and we met up. Jesus, god dang it. Oh, he about to hit me. Bitch, what's wrong with this nigga? I gotta get out and stand up like an idiot. I can't reach that.
What's up, go-getters? Listen, this is not the Slime Pack Nation channel that y'all are seeing. Somehow, Bree happened to pull up on me over here in Cartersville, Georgia.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? We linking up, we collabing. But make sure y'all head over to my channel and hit that subscribe button. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Make sure, if y'all watching her video, make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure y'all like, comment, share the video.
That was just a sweet moment because not only do I have my family support, I have my friends support, I even have like my online support. I have go-getters out there. I have people that I'm actually connected with and they actually care for your girl, and I care for them too. So that was just a sweet moment that I will always cherish because she didn't have to do that. She really did. And she was, y'all, tell me why she was gonna pay for my food at IHOP, and I was like, no, I'm not hungry. She was like, oh, you're not hungry because y'all be eating good? Okay, when she said it, it was funny, but when I say it, it don't sound funny. But it was so funny when she said it. She was like, because I told her about my grandma passing and that it's a funeral, and she was like, oh, so y'all must be eating good. And I didn't know that was a thing. I didn't know people eat good at funerals. So I was like, yeah, I guess so. And then she was like, well, did you want me to get you anything from IHOP? I was like, no, I'm not hungry. When has Bree Bree ever turned down some food? So obviously she is right. When we have a funeral, when there's a funeral, we be eating good, because why would I ever pass out on some free food? So that clicked in my head. I was like, that's why, literally I told her, I said, that's why I'm not hungry. Because I would be like, okay, let's get it. We be eating for comfort, okay? We be eating for comfort for funerals, birthdays. It doesn't matter. We all just be eating out here, I guess. So after about 10 days, I decided, because my grandma really wanted me to come off the road. And I'm really sad that it took her passing away for me to come off the road. But since she passed away, I felt like my auntie and my cousin and my sister, I felt like they would need me home just for the family support. So I went regional. Hated it. Won't do it again. I was underpaid in this small itty bitty truck. And you know how people, when they lose somebody, they have to be busy? I am that person. I need to be busy doing something. I mean, I don't have to be up walking around busy, but I need to be on my phone handling something. So I have been wanting to do my 300-pound life since college. This year, I knew I wanted to start my 300-pound life. So I've been making videos, getting ready to do it, but I never edited. I never executed. So 2 days after my grandma passed is the day I started doing my intro and really starting to take my 300-pound life seriously. I just been working like food, eating right. I've been drinking water, of course, because that's something that's installed in me that's never gonna go away. But baby, I'm an overindulge. Like, I'm eating my feelings. Let me eat in peace. So me working out and eating right, that is not a priority for me. It's not. I made that promise to her. I told her I'm gonna stop smoking and I'm gonna lose some weight. Now, I didn't know what losing weight all entailed. I don't know why I thought I could still eat what I want, do what I want. But I'm ready for that change, and it's now or never. It's this year or never. It's this year or give up. And I ain't giving up. I ain't never been that type of person.
Call to the phone right now, but please leave a message. I'll get back to you shortly.
At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
I haven't heard from you for a long time. I'm calling again, and if you get a chance, give me a call, and I'm checking on you, see how you're doing. She showed up for her follow-up appointment, and I haven't heard from her since then. Hopefully nothing's happened to her. It is unfortunately not too uncommon for the patient push their body to the limit with their weight to reach to a breaking point, and their body just gives up. And they end up in hospital fighting for their life. At this point, I don't know what's going on with her. Hopefully, she didn't get to a point where her weight was too much for her body and her time ran out. And unless I hear from her, my concern is that may be what has happened. Hopefully, her health hasn't deteriorated to that point.
I'm trying not to use anything as an excuse, but I did miss my doctor's appointment. I'm also switching to a regional position instead of doing over the road. We're gonna see how everything goes. Wish me luck. Regional life was supposed to be better, more family time, but all I noticed is there's more food. I'm normally OTR, Midwest, East Coast, up north, but now that I'm down south and this is my new territory, it's like I'm finding all new truck stops that I can go to and learning all new food places that I can go to that's accessible for truckers. Good morning, go getters. Today is April 1st. It's a real bitch birthday. And it's crazy because I normally don't work on my birthday, but I gotta make sure I get these miles, play catch up on some stuff. And then we're gonna take off and turn up for my 27th birthday. Look at this little ass truck. That's a disgrace. But we're going regional. We are leaving Morrisville, North Carolina. We've been here before doing OTR plenty of times. April 1st, my birthday. My first one without my grandma. No family breakfast, no family dinner, no family restaurants, nothing. No phone call from her voice. I'd give anything to hear again. Just me in the truck. Now the plan is simple. Deliver this load and get myself home. They got me a load routed through Cartersville, so you know I'm gonna stop. Maybe stop for something special to eat. Maybe catch a show. Just something to make the day feel like mine. But trucking doesn't care what day it is. My birthday was still a work day. Still, there was still a little fire in me. Every turn of the wheel was getting me closer to home. Closer to a shower in my own bathroom. Closer to my own bed. Closer to just, stopping for a moment. That birthday, April 1st. I lost my dad in high school around 3-4 days before my birthday. Now I done lost my grandma, a person who raised me from birth. Literally I popped out of the womb and she took me. She raised me. She's my mom, my grandma, whatever. And she passed 15 days before my birthday. So all I wanted to do for my birthday, which normally I do not work on my birthday. I do not do that. But I'm regional, so I go home on the weekends. I just took 10 days off to, bury my grandma and spend time with my family and get right and ready for work. So I was like, let me just work on my birthday and then I'll go home for Easter. Okay? That's the plan. I really want to go to Easter so I can eat. I want to eat some grilled food. Okay? Haven't had a cookout in forever. So for my birthday, I was working. And I actually was able to go home. I had a load going through Cartersville, so I said, let's stop here and let's go see my people. My auntie, she was in Atlanta with her daughter, my cousin, so I didn't really get to go out to eat with my family like we always do as a tradition. Whoever's birthday it is, they get to pick whatever restaurant it is they want to go to, doesn't matter how far, okay? So for me, I wanted to go to Buffalo's, but my auntie was in Atlanta, my cousin's in Atlanta, my sister's at work, and my niece is home. So I tell my auntie, she sends me some birthday money, which is sweet. I take me and my niece out to Buffalo's to get it to go because I really just want to get my food, go to my apartment and celebrate my birthday in my new apartment alone. Not really alone because my niece is there, but by myself, not really because my niece is there, but in the comfort of my own home and watch a movie and chill. That's all I wanted to do for my birthday. These people at Buffalo's pissed me off so bad because I asked for ketchup. I don't have no ketchup. It's a new apartment. I ain't got no condiments. So I asked for ketchup because my niece, she loves ketchup, and I need ketchup for my fries. And she's the type, like, she'll have a big glob of ketchup. She'll just eat ketchup. So I need a lot of ketchup. So I asked for ketchup. She comes back, she puts 3 packets in there. Just 3 packets. What am I gonna do with 3 packets? And I got 2 meals. So I look, I said, can I, and when I'm asking for more ketchup, it's taking them forever because she'll put the ketchup in there and she'll go talk to somebody else. So then somebody else walked by and I'm like, can I get some ketchup? She comes back, she brings me the ketchup. She go talk to somebody else. So then I see the waitress. The waitress, she's the only one really working. So I know she's overworked. The waitress asks the ladies who are talking. They all just talking out in the front. If you want to talk, go to the back and talk. I don't need to see y'all out here talking and not working. So they all just out here talking. So the waitress that I asked for the ketchup, she asked them that are talking to go get her some ketchup. They go back there for like 5 minutes. Come back up here. Oh, we don't have no ketchup. At that point, I broke because I need ketchup. My niece needs ketchup. And y'all literally did the most. I felt unheard, unseen. And I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Day is this. And I felt like a little disrespected, okay? Never have I ever felt like disrespected in Cartersville at Buffalo's. But I felt like they was playing with me. And I didn't like that. I'm gonna be real with y'all. So when she's like, we don't have no ketchup, I broke down. I said, because first of all, y'all got me standing up here for 10 minutes for some freaking ketchup. Y'all didn't have no ketchup. Y'all should have said that from the jump and I would have been okay. I would have left. I wouldn't have had to keep doing all this. So I said, you know what? Where's the manager? I need to speak to the manager. Manager comes by. I said, I need a refund. I don't even want the food no more because y'all got me up here crying over ketchup. Crying. That's how, when I get mad, I start to cry. I'm like, y'all got me over here crying for ketchup. I don't even want the food no more. Just give me a refund. She's like, oh, ma'am, we could have put the ketchup in a bottle with a container. Well, y'all should have been did that. Y'all gonna wait. Y'all out here, I'm telling the manager, I'm like, y'all out here just talking. Nobody working. I had to ask 3 times for some ketchup. And it's like, when I kept asking for the ketchup, they act like they didn't want to go do it. Like, what I'm asking for is just way too much. I spent over $40 here. Give me some ketchup. So she was like, one of the girls came up. I don't even know her. I never even talked to her. She came up here because she was back there talking. She came up. She was like, is she really getting a refund because we didn't have ketchup? I went off on, like, yo, I don't go off on people like that. When I go off on you, just know you effed up. I went off on that little girl. I mean, I hate that I had to make a scene like that over some ketchup. But it wasn't just about the ketchup. It was the principle. I don't even want to relive that. Just know I went off on that little girl. And that little girl hushed up. She hushed that shit up. Her manager was like, go to the back. Hush. Stop. You're making it worse. And you are. Because I will go off on every little one of y'all. All y'all was doing was talking. Don't come up here and worry about what's happening now because I'm mad. Y'all didn't care when I was asking for ketchup. So why are y'all up here now worrying about what's going on? Go talk in your little circle. You wasn't stunting me back then. Don't stunt me now. I want my money. She was like, you know what? The manager was like, you know what? I'm going to give you a refund and you can still keep the food. I said, I don't want the food because then y'all going to say I'm just doing this to get some free food and that ain't what it is. Y'all keep y'all food. I don't want it. So I got my money and I had to go to Chick-fil-A. Even though I didn't want Chick-fil-A, I wanted Buffalo's. But since Buffalo's was tripping, all my niece wanted was Chick-fil-A. So I was like, let's go to Chick-fil-A. So we went to Chick-fil-A. I went home. I ate. And that's when I realized I need some therapy because I ain't crying over no ketchup. I finally went home and got this stuff out of my truck. I'm so freaking excited. Ciao. I was supposed to talk to y'all after I left the final, just so y'all know what's going on for my birthday. But child, these people pissed me off. Like, if I get really mad, I start to cry. So I was like, I'm not finna talk to my go-getters because these people are tripping out here. So I just went home and was set up, but it's the next day. I'm happy. We get to make some money. We get to make some money. Oh, and I got, not y'all see my whole TV. I got a slushie. Even though we are finna get right, okay? So I'm gonna talk more about it on my other channel when I finally actually start posting on it.
But I'm really excited because like I have a whole game plan on everything. So it's gonna be nice. Like, it's gonna be nice. But not right now. Yeah, regional was supposed to be better. You know, more time with the family, da-da-da-da-da. Instead, I was crammed in this small truck with a combative trainee. By Easter, I was done. I quit. I dropped her at a hotel, turned in my truck, and I walked away. But you see, your girl is back. Yeah, she back, and she is better. But we back OTR, baby. Thank you for Millis bringing your girl back, because I let my frustrations get the best of me, and I'm glad they gave me another chance. I'm not a trainer anymore. I'm just over the road by myself alone. I feel like I rushed the process with the grieving of my grandmother, and I thought me going home and being regional would make it better. But child, that small truck and my toes hitting the TV was making me mad. I couldn't do it. And I wasn't getting paid. So now I'm OTR on my own, living my best life and ready to get right.
Alright, you guys, what's up? We're back at the terminal, and y'all, I was hyping Millis up and they did not even feed us today. I went to Walmart. I got me some pillows because y'all, I ain't got no cushion back here. Like, I miss having my thick mattress. And then the pillows I got, one is thick and one is flat. So I got me another pillow, and then I got me a longer pillow, so that way I got something to prop my head up against, you know? Like, because there's space between the window and the actual bed. So all the pillows fall in between the crack. So I got this pillow from Walmart. It's $15. But it should be good. It's a baby pillow. Oh, this is for babies. No, it's a body pillow. Okay. Okay. But it matches everything. It's the perfect length. Oh yeah, I'm gonna sleep good tonight, baby. I'm gonna sleep good tonight, baby. I mean, I could just really throw this pillow away. This is the flat one. But yeah, so I went to Walmart, got some groceries because I'm gonna start a challenge. I'm starting a challenge with my friend too, so that way I'm being held accountable. Whoever loses has to pay the other person $100, okay? I used to do challenges like that with my family, but we stopped doing it. And it actually helped. Like, I actually was losing weight, because who's finna pay somebody $100? Not me. So basically, if I win, I get a free $100. My freezer broke because I dropped it, so that sucks. So I can't use that anymore. So now everything that I eat has to be refrigerated. I can't use the freezer anymore. Yeah, I'm just trying to put everything up because all this stuff is refrigerated and I think I got way too much stuff. I am going to leave one of these Minute Maids out though, so we'll see. But yeah, this is the before. I'm going to show y'all the after. Trying to be a little healthy. I made me a fruit parfait. Yeah. Sorry, you guys. I got so mad at my fridge because the seal broke. So I bought all them groceries and I don't even know if they're going to stay cold. Because when I went to the shop and I was like, hey, can y'all fix the seal on the fridge? It'll close, but it'll be like a little space opening up. So it don't stay cold. And I was like, dang, I got all these groceries and they're not even going to stay cold. And I'm trying to do my challenge. I'm not going to lose this challenge. There's money on the line this time. And I'm not going to reset it. I'm not going to be like, oh, we're going to have to do it again later. No, it's now or never. It's now or never. It's cold too. I need to go inside the truck. I'm finna sit inside the truck. I got me an Ohio Madness. But yeah, you guys, so it's a little ghetto, but it's okay. It's okay because it's gonna work out because, like I said, I'm not starting over, okay? This is the challenge, and we're not starting over, okay? We're doing the nightlife, y'all. This is the nightlife, okay? It's like once you start the nightlife, it's hard to transition back to the daytime. So we're gonna do nightlife this whole week, okay? Week almost over with though, for sure. Nights on the road mean truck stop showers. And let me tell you, it's nice being able to take a shower in the daytime since I'm driving at night because I don't have to wait in line for everything. There's nobody in my way if I need to go parking. The showers are available so I don't have to wait for people to finish taking up their hour-long showers. I can take my time. There's no rush. However, let me tell you, this is what we're working with. Looks like pretty basic. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Okay, now what I love is the detachable shower head, baby. She knew to give me this one, okay? She knew to give me this one. When it's time to lather up, I have to turn the shower off because I don't have enough room in here to dodge the water and lather up. It's either turn the shower off or stand outside the shower and lather up and then rinse off. But that makes a mess. Drying off is the best part, especially when I'm on home time and I can just air dry in the comfort of my own bed. I don't have that luxury as a truck driver. So what I like to do over the road is I take the towel, I put it under the top, under the stomach, and in between the thighs, and I just sit and air dry. And after all that hard work, I can't wait to just get in my truck, put my stuff up, and get me something to eat and chill in my bed. But I'm not going to start that challenge today. We'll have to start that challenge tomorrow because right now I'm in Richfield, Wisconsin, and I want some Culvers.
Is that for to go?
To go. I told myself I'll just get the burger. No fries, no dessert, just the burger. But then I was like, I could get Chick-fil-A French fries, a milkshake, a drink, a Culver's burger. And before I knew it, I was adding cheese curds to the order. And I got 2 strawberry milkshakes because their milkshakes are pretty small. I sat there on the bed, watching my show, stuffing my face. And at the time, I was at peace. At the time, food was my comfort. And I just didn't know it. I didn't know it was my idol. I didn't know it was something I ran to every time I felt lonely, sad, depressed, even happy, mad. It doesn't matter. Every emotion, food was always there for me. And the crazy part, I wasn't even hungry anymore halfway through. I just kept going because it felt good in the moment. Because it's easy to tell yourself you deserve it after a long day. But then there's that other feeling. The one that creeps in right after the last bite. The heavy, quiet guilt. Not just in my stomach, but in my chest. Like, I just lost a fight with myself again. It's not just about food anymore. It's about obedience. And one way or another,
He's going to help me stop before it's too late. I went to go see my gynecologist, and at my pap smear, I was at the heaviest I've ever been. I went up 5 pounds. Results came back irregular. I had to get a coloscopy, possibly HPV or cancer. But all I could do was give it to God. So I did go to the doctor. I didn't really record or anything like I did in my last week's video about the doctor's visit, because this was like, it wasn't like just me trying to lose weight. This stuff was serious. Like, I looked up, I needed to get a coloscopy because he saw something crazy in my pap smear, and I looked up some reasons, and they were talking about HPV. You can have HPV or cancer, and cancer run in my family. I don't need that. I am too young. Ain't no age on cancer, honey, but I don't need that, okay? So I was a little nervous, but I gave it to God. I was like, I'm not gonna worry about it. This is his plan. I'm just living in it. He already knows what decisions I'm gonna make. He already knows how the outcome. So I'm gonna just give it to him. And I prayed, and I don't have cancer. I don't have HPV. And he saw nothing in my coloscopy. I said, thank you, Lord Jesus. Thank you. This coloscopy was pretty much like it was awakening. Like, I need to take my health seriously, okay? So nothing's wrong with it. I don't have HPV. I don't have cancer, so that's good. So now we're just waiting on the results back from my ultrasound. And these 6 months have been a ride. Like, I have a lot of ups and downs, but I thank God that we made it so far. And I see that he has something big in store for me. I just have to be able to really work for it. Get in and put in the work, Bree. You can see the vision. Go after it. In the next video, let's talk about July. So I will see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and make sure you're out there growing, glowing, and walking in God's purpose.
On the next.
So, the scale might not have moved yet, but God is still moving in me. This isn't the end of my story. It's just the middle of the chapter. And one day soon, the weight will fall, the chains will break, and I'll be living the life he promised me. The life he called for me. The life he convicted for me. I've been eating pretty good. It's just, I've been using everything as an excuse. Like, I'll be eating okay, but if somebody eat McDonald's in front of me, now guess what? I want McDonald's.